Shall continue with work energy. So the power and energy here. So already I have told you the power equals to work by time. Power equals to work by time. What is that work? When you do work, energy is required. So that means it is also in the form of energy. That means energy equals to power into time. Okay. So what is that energy? When you use the electricity, we call as the electrical energy. Electrical energy. So instead of energy, we call as electrical energy. That is power into time. Okay. Now SI unit of electrical energy. That is power into power is what? Watt. Watt into time is hour. That means WT, watt into hour. So watt hour is, or simply you can write W also. WH. Watt hour is the SI unit for electrical energy. And if you are asked to define one watt hour, how you define it? Watt hour means what? That is, if in electrical appliance has power of 1 watt and used for 1 hour. Suppose electrical heater whose power is 1 watt and used for 1 hour, then the energy consumed is 1 watt hour. Okay. Now other unit, what is kilowatt hour? Kilowatt, that is big energy, means in the meter you will see will be used there kilowatt hour energy used. When you get a reading in your meter, you will find in the form of kilowatt hour. So that is 1 kilo is 1000 watt. 1000 watt hour. Got the point? Now, so if you are asked to find a relation, conversion of kilowatt hour into joule, conversion of kilowatt hour into joule. Joule means what? SI unit of energy. So 1 kilowatt hour equals to how many joules? That means indirectly kilowatt hour is in the form of joule you have to find out. So look at how to find. Kilowatt hour equals to 1 kilo is 1000 watt into hour. Got the point? Now you have to convert into meter per. So using the form of 1000 watt into 3600 second. To convert in the form of second. Okay. So how many you got here? 36, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 watt second. Watt second is nothing but joule. Watt second is joule now. But you have tried in the scientific notation, means actually your decimal is where? Is here. You have write the decimal. Write this one. I told you when you go right, power 10 to the is a power decreases. This one you can write 36 1 2 3 4 5 into 10 to the power 0 joule. First you write in the 10 to the power 0 form. Now you have to, because your decimal is here, you have to move up to this place. How many places? 1 2 3 4 5 6. That means 3 to the power 3.6. When you move left, the power of 10 increases. Increases by how much? 6. So 10 to the power 6 joule. So 1 kilowatt hour equals to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joules. Okay, let's see some problems based on this. So you can see which one has higher resistance, that is 50 watt lamp bulb or 25 watt lamp. So let me write down that question. Which one is higher resistance? What is that question? A 50 watt lamp or a 25 watt lamp? That means you have to reach to a conclusion of resistance. So how to find? So first case, P1 is 50 watt. Given the power, the formula you remember. Power is equal to V into I. Okay. So what shall I write? The potential is going from a conductor. The same potential is given to a ball. This is 50 watt. So what current is flowing here? And same potential V is given to this is 25 watt. So here the current will be different. Here the current will be different to this one. Current will vary. With the same potential, current will vary here. So I can write P1 equals to V into I1 implies 50 equals to V into I1. Okay, let's find out what is the current flowing here. The I1 equals to 50 by V. First equation. What is Ohm's law? According to Ohm's law, R equals to VI. Got my point? V is equal to I. V equals to IR. V equals to IR is the formula. Now what is R from here? and V by I. Let's keep this formula in the mind. Sorry, I equals to V by R. I equals to V by R. Now look at here. So I means ours is I1. Okay. I1 equals to I am finding a different one. Vi equals to R. V is equal to IR. R equals to V by I. This is what you need. So this is what you need here. This is the formula. Now for our current I1, resistance will be R1. If the current is flowing here I1, suppose its resistance is R1. So I will find R1 equals to V by I1, because current is I1 here. So R1 equals to V by 50 by V. So you are getting R1 equals to V will go here, V square by 50. First equation. Okay. Then if I go to second power 2 is 25 watt, and power 2 will be V into I2. Potential, you are giving a same potential to both, and the current flowing here is different. So it is consuming some different current, it is consuming some different current. This may be consuming more current, this may be consuming less current. So then what shall I write here? P2 is how much? 25. Okay. P2 equals to 25. That means 25 equals to V into I2. Therefore, I2 equals to 25 by V. Again, Ohm's law use karo. Also, V by I equals to R implies here the resistance will be what? R2. So R2 will be V by I2. V by I2. So R2 equals to V by I2, 25 by V. So R2 equals to V square. V will go up by 25. This R1 is V square by 50. R2 is V square by 25. Let's find out what is the ratio between R1 and R2. What is R1 by R2? Now V square by 50 divided by V square by 25. So that is V square by 50 into 25 by V square. So what will you find? 1 by 2. That means R1 is to R2. R1 by R2 is 1 by 2. R1 is to R2 is 1 is to 2. That means this one has a resistance of 1. This one has a double resistance, that is double to this. So which has a higher resistance? Which one is R2? R2 means which one? This one. So 25 watt has 1 is higher resistance. So you can just understand here, same potential when you are giving, this is 50 watt bulb means it is glowing brighter. same volt when you are giving this, it is 25 means glowing, gloomy means not brighter. So obviously this one has a higher resistance, so that current flowing is less. That is why it is not brighter, this is brighter. That means in this case the current flowing is more, in this case the current flowing is less. So you can try one question, I am giving as homework. You can write 100 watt bulb. Here is 40 watt bulb. You find out. Okay. Now let's go to a new question. Question 1 is again one electric ball is rated watt 240 volt. That means if there is a bulb here, let me draw here. If there is a bulb here, when it is written 60 watt 240 volt, means it is getting the 240 volt, and is the power you are getting here is 60 watt bulb. Power is 60, volt is, so supply of voltage is how much? 240. Then other one is, and other bulb is 40 watt 240 volt. Okay. So which bulb has the higher resistance? Which bulb has the higher resistance? Okay, this is rather more easier. This is also 240 and this is 40 watt. This is the case. Which one will have higher resistance? So you can write here first P1 equals to 60, P1 equals to V into I1 because same voltage you are giving. So P1 60 equals to voltage is how much? 240 into I1. Implies I1 equals to 60 by 240, 1 by 4, and formula also R equals to V by I. So you can write here R1 equals to V by I1. So I will write here V is 240, I1 is 1 by 4. That means how much it is? That is 240 into 4 by 1, 960 omega. That means here is a resistance of 960 omega. This one is the resistance. So let's come back to this one. P2 equals to 40 watt, and P2 equals to voltage into different current. Here the current is I2, here the current is I1. Current will be different because the power you are getting different. So I can write 40 equals to 240 because 240 is the volt here, into I2. So I2 equals to 40 by 240, 1 by 6. Got it? I2. Then there is a formula, Ohm's law. R2 equals to V by I2, potential is same. So I2 is 1 by 6. So V is how much? V equals to 240 by 1 by 6. That means 240 into 6 by 1. So R2 equals to 1440 omega. So which one has high resistance? That means the bulb which is not brighter has high resistance because it is getting less current. This is getting more current, that is why it has low resistance. So you can write which bulb has higher resistance. Now 40 watt bulb has higher resistance. 40 watt bulb has higher resistance. So I can change the question, you can try. This is 100 watt, this is 50 watt. Now you can find out. Okay, let's go to another question there. The next question is, so our next question is, two lamps one is one rated 100 watt 220 volt, one rated 100 watt 220 volt, and other 60 watt 220 volt, and are connected in parallel to in parallel to 220 volt. Okay, what current is drawn from the supply line? What current is flown from the supply line? So try to see here the diagram. One bulb is here. What is that? Now 100 watt 220 volt. This is 100 watt connected to 220 volt. Okay. Other one is what is there? Other one is 60 watt, but connected to 220 volt, but they are connected in parallel. This is your parallel connection, because from a junction you are finding one wire going here, and from the junction another wire going here. To this wire 60 watt bulb is connected, to this 100 watt is connected. Now the question is, what current is flown from the supply? Means from here how much current is going? Here the current will be going I1, here the current will be going I2. Here current gets divided, I1 and I2. Both the potential remains same for this in the parallel connection. Got the point now? So let's see now how to find same method. So to find First you should know the current, resistance, then only you can find the current. Okay, let's find out from here. Power 1 equals to 100 watt. The power 1 equals to V into I1 because potential is same for both. Potential is same for both. So 100 equals to 220 into I1. The I1 equals to 100 by 220. Let's write 10 by 22. Let's keep it like this. I1. Then what do you find? V by I1 equals to R1. That means I can find out resistance from here. So how to find resistance then? That will give us V is how much? 220. 220 by I1 is 10 by 22 equals to R1. That means R1 equals to 2. This 0 is cancelled. 22. This will go off 22. That is 484 omega. That means this one has 484 omega R1. R1 of this ball. Okay. Now let's find out what is second case. P2 equals to 60 watt. P2 equals to V into I2 because current is different for this, voltage is same. So 60 equals to 220 into I2. Okay. So I2 equals to 60 by 220. Then 0 cancel. 6 by 22. Now let's find Ohm's law again because you will reach to the resistance. So V by I2 equals to R2. The V how much I have to put? 220. 220 by 6 by 22 equals to R2. So how to simplify? So R2 equals to 220 into 22 by 6. 4840 by 6. Achha, that means this is your R2. This is your R1. So this one has resistance R1, this one has resistance R2. So R1 and R2 are in parallel connection because from the junction it is going there, it is going here. So you can write R1 and R2 are in parallel connection. R1 and R2 are in parallel connection. So 1 by R equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. So what do you write? 1 by 484 plus 1 6 by. This is how much I had got? 6 by 1 by 484 by 6. So you have to simplify. The 6 will go up. So 1 by R equals to 1 by 484 plus 6 by 4840. The LCM is 4840 because same number multiplied by 10. So 10 will come here plus 6. Then 1 by R equals to 16 by 4840. That means R equals to 4840 divided by 16. Let's keep like this. Now R you got, voltage you got. So what is the formula? You know V by I is equal to R, V by I equals to R, unit I. So V by R equals to I. V by R equals to I. So V means how much? 220 volt. 220 volt. R1 how much I have got? 4840 by 16. So that will be 220 into 16 by 4840. 0 0 cancel. 21 22. So 16 by 22 2 8 2 11. तो 8 by 11, 8 को 11 में डिवाइड करो, 0.07 जा 77 30 2 जा 0.72 ampere. That is the current flowing from here. Okay. So you can try a question. Instead of 100, I am giving you 50 watt. Here I am giving 240 volt. Here I am giving you 25 watt, 240 volt. So you try to complete. More questions we will be doing tomorrow.